All praise to the Most High. Brothers and sisters, another day. We bless the Most High through His only begotten Son, Mashiach Yahawashi, the one that the whole world called ignorantly, Jesus Christ. Another lesson, right? So today in this lesson is to focus on our people. So the 12 tribe of Israel, the so-called Latino, Native Indian, and the so-called blacks or Negro, right? So for so long we've been taught so much lies, okay, throughout, like, to the point that we do not even believe, right? We do not believe. Though we never read the Bible, we used to following our parents, which were also taught the same lie. So without any further ado, I'm going to go to the book of Isaiah. I'm going to go to Isaiah chapter 8, verses 20. All right, we got to do that to the Most High, okay? My thought is not important, okay? That's the Most High. That's all we must be doing, each one of us. Not with our mouth, but we got to put into work the Most High, whatever He commanded, okay? The law, the commandment, the sealing in effect. They are not done away with it, okay? So I'm going to read this, the book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verses 20. Yeah, I'm going to read. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verses 20. It says to the law. It says to the law. Where is the law found? What is the law written? In the first 5 books of the Bible, which is called also the Torah, or the book of Moses, right? So he said, well, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. So anyone who wants to say anything or do whatever they want to do or bring a judgment, they don't go to the Bible. There's no light in them, man. What is the light? Mashiach Yahawashi, right? That means you don't have Christ. Though you might be claiming to be Christian, which means nothing. Being Christian doesn't mean anything, right? I'm going to go to the book of Daniel, chapter 9, right? Because Daniel, he was mourning because of that. So this is the book of Daniel, chapter 9. And I read from verses 11. It says, yeah, all Israel. So not only 5 to all Israel, right? Whether it be southern and northern kingdom. The northern kingdom are the so-called Native Indian, the so-called Latino, right? Okay, and then the southern kingdom are the other 3 tribes. Mainly what? Is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, right? Okay, he said, yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law. You see, the same thing, man. But you Christians like to say that the law done away with it. We don't have to keep the law. That's a lie, man. You're lying, man. That's a blasphemy, man. What did he say? Well, transgress thy law, even by departing, that they may not obey thy voice. Why? Because today we Christian. What do Christians do? They're homosexual, they faggot, they liar, they thief. They do whatever they can do, man. You know what I said? They hate order. The Most High said order. They don't want to go by the order, man. They just want to do what the devil tell them to do, right? I'm going to continue to say, well, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse. So you see, it's a curse, man. It's not F word, man. Don't get it twisted. F word is not a curse, man. A curse is a rating somebody tell you like you're gonna go crash your car, like you're gonna die tomorrow. You know, a snake is gonna bite you. You see, that's a curse. A curse is not F word, okay? You brothers and sisters need to get out of that mentality. You're so emotional, man. You gotta throw that emotion away, man. Otherwise, you can't make it to the kingdom, man. In this kingdom, they're about to come. Only few is gonna make it. Only few, man. It's a tiny, man. Christ has said it many times, man. He said, well, yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is, what is the curse found in? What is the curse found in? In the book of Deuteronomy, right? We're going to read some of them, right? And the oath that is written in the law of Moses. You see, Daniel came probably more than 800 years or 1,000 years after Moses passed away. Where did he learn it from? From the first 5 books. So you Christians need to keep quiet. Do not run your mouth talking about the New Testament. You know, there is no way. Show me one scripture in the Bible where Christ said, this is the Old Testament, this is the New Testament. Show me. Do you know what does it mean? The word Bible is Biblio. It means what? It's a combination of different prophet writing that the Most High put the Spirit on them and commend some of them. Some of them, the Most High literally wrote it to them. Like we know for who? Moses. Okay? So if you don't study the Bible, you don't know, you need to watch your mouth. You need to watch your mouth. You can't just be saying things, man. And they say, the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, Yahweh, because we have sinned against him. We have sinned against him. We have sinned against him. I was in the darkness myself. till the Most High woke me up. Otherwise, I will still be like the regular Christian, the mainstream Christian. They know nothing, man. Just deception, man. All right, I'm going to continue. And he had confirmed his word, which he spake against us. The Most High spake against us. It's not the other nation yet. The other nation here, we know they do a lot of evil against us. Against what? The Most High using them. The Most High sending them against us. Why? Because we don't want to keep the commandment. We just want to do wickedness. We just want to do whatever we want to do. Right? He said, which he spake against us and against our judges. Right? That's why the other nation rule over us today. That's why you call so-called Latino, Native Indian, right? And so-called black. We can rule a damn thing today. We can't even put it together. Fighting each other over a sneaker, Jordan sneaker, over marijuana, weed, women, all these things. Come on, man. You got to get out of that. That's evil, man. You can't look at your brother with evil eye, man. He said what? And he had confirmed his word which he spake against us and against our judges that judges us by bringing upon us a great evil. You see, so when you get run by a car, when the police shoot you in the street, okay, you say Black Lives Matter. Those are curses. The Most High allowing that to happen. Yeah. The same God you believe in, you think he's all about love. The same God is doing it. He's doing it. Because you're rebellious. You don't want to keep his commandment, man. You just want to do whatever you want to do. Right? Go here, this restaurant, go to this water pooling, all this wickedness you want to. That's what you want to do, right? The Most High got you too. So they say, well, by bringing upon us a great evil for under the whole heaven, that means in the whole world, had not been done as had been done upon Jerusalem. So Daniel is saying that, man, listen, man, the destruction, the curses, the evil the Most High is going to pour upon us, no other nation have seen it. Okay, that's why we suffer more than anybody. Don't waste your time going to see a psychiatry or like whatever psychology person, like counseling, you know, that weakness. Keep God's commandment, you'll be fine. Keep God's commandment. You're a woman, you need to start putting on dresses and skirt, long dresses and long skirt. Okay, you need to wear loose clothes. Okay. Your body is the temple of the Most High. That's the church. Your body right there, that's the temple. And it belongs to the Most High. It's not your own body. You think your own body, you want to smoke weed, do all this wicked. No, man. The Most High smile you. The Most High smile you. All right? As is a reason in the law of Moses, all this evil is come upon us. Just the way Moses do. That's why some of you think that God changed. God is not about law for God. So that's a lie. I'm going to read it to you again. Let me read it again. He said, well, as it is written. What is that written at? In the book of Deuteronomy. Okay, as it is written in the law of Moses, all this evil is come upon us. Yet may we not our prayer before the Lord our Most High, right? That we might turn from our iniquity. What does it mean? Being faggot, homosexual, okay? The woman wants to rule over the man. The man doesn't want to put it together. He just want to pregnant the girl or the woman and run away. Then the kid become fatherless. That's evil, man. That's evil. And that's coward. Those are coward men, man. Okay, you pregnant somebody, you got to stay there and feed the baby, take care of the kid. You must do it. That's a real man, right? Let's continue. Say, all these evils come upon us, yet we made not our prayer before the Lord our Most High, that we might turn from our iniquity and understand thy truth. You see? So, I'm going to go to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 31. Let's go over there because that's where you find some of the curses. Mostly it's written in Deuteronomy 28. So I'm going to go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31. So this is the book of Deuteronomy. I'm going to read 31 and 32, both. So this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31. I'm going to read verses 17 through 18, right? So I'm going to read it. It says, then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evil and troubles. So the Most High says he's going to hide his face. You Christians running around talking about, oh, you want to pray to the Most High. The Most High doesn't listen to you, man. Wherever you're getting is from Satan. Satan is the prince of light, man. You don't get this, right? I'm not reading it. You ain't keeping the commandment. The Most High ain't listening to you. You go to the book of what? John, okay? Go to John chapter 8, verse 31. For we know the Most High does not listen to sinner. No, he does not. Don't get it twisted, man. No, man. That's Christianity. That's witchcraft, man. Get out of that thing, man. He said, well, then my anger, the Most High said, then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them. You know what does the Most High forsake us? And I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evil and troubles shall befall them, so that they will say in that day, are not this evil come upon us, because our God, Yahweh, is not among us? Straight up. I'm going to jump to verse 29. I'm going to read verse 29. For I know that after my death, so Moses, he knew once he passed away, when he died, we won't keep the law and the commandment. He said, you will only corrupt yourself and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you. And all evil, he didn't say one, all evil will befall you in the latter day. We live in the latter day. That's what he's talking about. We live in the latter day. You don't believe it? Okay, wait. It's coming down. When you see earthquake here, you see thunder, flood, rain, tsunami, all these things, it's coming down here too. Oh, don't get it twisted. You think it's not coming here? It's coming here too. All right? Famine, all those, one day. All right? Because you will do evil in the sight of the Lord. That's what we do. Kill each other, hate each other, selling drugs, okay? Weakness, not keeping the commandment, breaking the Sabbath, whoredom, homosexuality. That's what we do, man. Weakness, evil, man. Right? And then you will do evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger through the work of your hand. And Moses spake in the ear of all the congregation of Israel. You see, not the whole world. Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? The word of the Son until they were ended. So I'm going to jump to verse 32, chapter 32, verses 20. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verse 20. And he said, I will hide my face from them. Again, man. Another chapter, man. The Most High said he will hide his face from us. I will see what the end shall be. You see? So the Most High said, you know what, since you don't want to keep my commandment, I'm going to deliver you unto Satan, unto your enemy, man. And they're going to rule over you. They're going to hire you and pay you less. You're going to work like a donkey. You're going to get whipped. You're going to get shot in the street. That's what happened to black people, Latino, and Native Indian. You want to deny it? Go all over the place. That's how you find it. I'm going to continue. For they are a very forward. The Most High said we're very forward, like wicked, rebellious. You say forward generation, children in whom is no faith. We don't have no faith. We don't even believe. I'm going to go to the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 20, verses 20. 2 Chronicles 2020. 2 Chronicles 2020. So this is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 20 and verses 20. And I'm going to read it. And it goes, it says, and they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, hear me, O Judah. So Judah, right? The tribe of Amashiach, Yahweh, Christ, okay? And ye inhabitant of Jerusalem. He said, believe in the Lord your God. What did he say? He didn't say to believe in Islam, Christianity. He didn't use no. He said, believe in the Lord thy God. Your God is a possessive. Is our God. It might sound funny to you. You might think like, what is he talking about? Is he going out of his mind? Fine, I'm going out of my mind. But on that day, we shall see, right? He said, well, believe in the Lord your God. So shall ye be established. So if you believe in, you keep the, how you believe in the Most High, you got to keep his commandment, man. You can't just use your mouth and talk like you Christian do. You can't do that, man. That's going to land you to death, man. All right? He said, well, so shall ye be established. Believe his prophet. What did he say? I thought Christians said the Lord done away with it. He said, believe his prophet. Believe his prophet. Because they're telling you that's the Most High. Right? He said, believe his prophets. You see? So shall ye prosper. You see? It's very simple. I'm going to go to the book of Job. I'm going to go to the book of Job, chapter 13, 24. Job 13, 24. This is the book of Job, chapter 13, and verse 24. I'm going to read. Wherefore hidest thou thy face, and holdest me for thine enemy? So Job was praying to the Most High. He said, why are you hiding your face from me, oh Lord? I'm going to jump to chapter 34. Chapter 34. Excuse me for the background noise. You know, you got hidden around, you know. You got hidden, wicked hidden around, right? All praise to the Most High. This is the book of Job, chapter 34, verses 29. And when he give a quietness, then can make trouble. And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him, whether it be done against a nation or against a man only? So, only the Most High, man. The Most High do it. You can't do anything, man. Only the Most High, he got it. I'm going to go to Isaiah, chapter 30. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. I'm going to read verses 9. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and verses 9. He said that this is the rebellious people. That's the Most High say. Isaiah 30 and 9. He said that this is the rebellious people. Lying children. You lie always. Lying over here, lie dead. You don't want to. Come on, man. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord. They don't want to keep the commandment. When you talk about the woman shall not weapon, oh man, guess what? All hell break loose, man. all hell break loose, man. They go off. The woman's go out. Our woman going off. You know, especially Eve, man. Eve is going off, man. He said, well, that these are rebellious children, man. Rebellious people. Excuse me. Lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Most High. Right? So we said to the seer are the prophet. See not. And to the prophet, prophesy not. Unto us right things. Speak unto us small things. Prophesy deceit. So, like, that's why your pastor, they lie to you, man. That's why when you go to church on Sunday, the pastor tell you whatever he did in a week, he'll read one or two scriptures, and all of a sudden everybody start dancing, singing hallelujah. That's what you do, man, in the Christian church. I've done it for more than 20 years, man. I know what it is. Okay? Isaiah 65. I'm going to go to 65. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 65. I'm going to read 2, 3, and 5. 65 verse 2. And I spread out my hand all the day unto a rebellious people. We're rebellious, man. You can read out through all the whole Bible. He said, which walked in a way that was not good. Why the Most High saying that? Because you don't keep the commandment. Stop believing the pastor telling you the Lord done away. Any pastor tell you the Lord done away with, they are the devil. The law ain't done away with, man. The only law done away with, mostly the sacrificial law, okay, the law of tithe, okay, and the death penalty law. Those were that say. Those were the only 3 laws. So you must keep the commandment. You don't keep the commandment, the Most High will smite you. It's simple as like that, right? And I'm ready. I spread out my hand all the day unto a rebellious people, which walk in a way that was not good, after their own thought. Yeah, I want to do this. I believe this. I say this. You see what I'm saying? That's what you do, right? Christianity, right? He said, well, a people that provoke me to anger continually to my face. That's what we do. We provoke the Most High to anger continually. You know, that deserves death, man. Okay? Okay? He said, well, continue to my face, but sacrifice in garden and burning incense upon altar of bricks, which remain among the graves and lodge in a monument, which eat swine flesh. You so-called Latino, so-called Negro, and so-called Hispanic or whatever, that eating swine or pork, all this pepperoni, all the thing, man, the Most High will smite you, man. You're gonna perish, man. You gotta stop eating those nasty shrimp, okay? Seafood, scallop. The only thing you're allowed to eat from the water is gotta be a fish, and that fish must have both the fins and the scale. If the fish doesn't have fins and scale, don't mess with it. Do not eat it. There are over thousands of fish that have fins and scale in the water that you can eat, whether it be from the sweet water or the salted water. All right, I'm gonna continue. He said, well, which remain among the grave and lodge in the monument, which is swine flesh. Swine is pork. Okay, and broth of abominable thing is in the vessel. You eat all this soup of, well, camarón, all this wickedness, rato, all this. Man, come on, man. The Most High is not playing game, man. He said, we say, stand by thyself, come not near to me, for I am holier than thou. There is smoke. This is what the Most High said. He said, these people that eat pork, shrimp, all these fish, the catfish, all this wickedness. He said, well, there is smoke. You know what does it mean? That means the Most High will burn you. You're going to get burned. He said, these are smoke in my nose, a fire that burning all day. Behold, it is written before me, I will not keep silent, but I will recompense, even recompense into the bosom. You know, it's simple, man. Jeremiah 18. I'm going to read it. Jeremiah 18 and 17. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 18, verse 17. I will scatter them, you see. So 18 and 17 say, I will scatter them as an east wind before the enemy, right? So that's why we scatter to all the 4 corners. And that's why the heathen, they rule over us. The so-called Chinese, the so-called Arab, the so-called Muslim, whatever you want to name it, the so-called white man, that's why they rule over you. Why? Because we don't keep God's commandment, man. You don't believe this? It's your problem, man. We ain't worried about that. It's only 1/3 that's going to make it. 1/3. 1/3. So we working, you know, this is our duty. You know, as Israelites, this is our duty to wake our people up. That's what we're doing. We ain't doing it for gains. We ain't doing it to make money. No. We're doing it to wake our people up. The 1/3. That's our job, right? So I'm gonna read it again. He said, I will scatter them as with an east wind before the enemy. I will show them the back. The Most High says he's gonna show the back unto us, and not the face in the day of the calamity. That means when the white man will put us to death, shoot us, throw in the jail or whatever, the Most High is not gonna defend us. Hosea 9 and 12. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna go to Hosea 5 and 15 first. Hosea 5 and 15. I'm gonna read it. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5, verses 15. This is Hosea chapter 5 and verses 15. I will go. This is the Most High. This is Hosea 5 and 15. The Most High say, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense. So until you acknowledge that you're breaking the law of the Most High, There is 613 law and commandment written in the Bible. Okay? It's not 10 commandments. Wake the hell up. That's a lie. Okay? From the Christian church. Okay? And seek my face. In the affliction, they will seek me early. You see? So when the thing happened, when the destruction comes, oh, what is God? Oh, my Lord. Oh, why this happened? That's when you start calling on the Most High, right? He ain't listening to you. All right. I'm going to go to 9. This is Hosea chapter 9 and verses 12. I'm going to read it. He said, though they bring up their children, yet I will bereave them, that there shall not be a man left. Yea, woe also to them when I depart from them. The Most High say, when he depart from us, we're going to get put to death. Right? This is the book of Matthew. I'm going to go to 11. So I'm going to go to Matthew 11 and 16. Matthew 11 and 16. This is the book of Matthew chapter 11 and verses 16. I'm going to read it. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? Our generation is weak. It's just weakness, man. They just want to smoke weed, get high, do whoredom, have boyfriend, girlfriend. No. Once you sleep with a girl or a woman, that's your wife. Straight up, that's your wife. You don't need a pastor. Show me in the Bible where God said you need a pastor to get married. Show me. Show me in the Bible where God said. God is already, he is the one who already set up the marriage. He blessed it, okay? Did he told somebody, Moses, anywhere to go, makes arrange marriage for some? No. The marriage is done between who? The father of the woman and the father of the man. Simple as like that. The dowry, nothing else. Today you turn into business. You're Christian, lying in the name of the Most High, making business with the Most High name. You are going to pay for it, man. You're robbing the Most High. You ain't going to get away, man. God is not mock, man. You can't mock the Most High. Yahweh, he will come down on you badly. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow. It could be in 10 years. He will come down on you hardly. Unless you restitute whatever the pledge. Whatever pledge you have stolen, you have taken. The same way you did here, you stole this land from the native Indian, murdered them, right? You're going to pay back. So I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it again. Verse 17. He said, no. It is like unto children sitting in the market, right? And calling unto their fellow and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. You see? Christ is saying, it ain't going to work like that. Let's go to 17. 17 and 17. This is Matthew 17 and 17. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 17 and verse 17. Then Amashia Hawashaya answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him here to me. Because at that time, our people, they were not, some of them were, they were doubting. They don't believe in the Most High. They just want to do whatever. They were like, oh man, maybe. So they were not able to heal people. You see what I'm saying? But Christ said, well, so if you believe, okay, you can even move this mountain. You talk to this mountain, literally they're going to move. Okay? It's very, very important, man. I'm going to go to the book of Mark. Mark 9:19. This is the book of Mark, chapter 9, verses 19. This is Mark chapter 9 and verses 19, and I'm going to read it. He answered him and said, O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring, same thing, right? Same thing. I'm going to go to the book of 2 Thessalonians. We'll go to 2 Thessalonians. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verses 2. 2 Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verses 2. I'm going to read it. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verses 2. And that we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men. If we keep the commandment, that's the only way. But if we don't keep the commandment, we will perish. There's nothing. Though I'm keeping the commandment, I cannot say I'm saved. I cannot say that. If I say that, I'm a liar. I'm blaspheming. No, I'm not saved. We got to go through everything. Then the end shall come. Then I can say I'm saved. But till right now, I'm not saved. But you Christian, you believe you're saved. You ain't saving nothing, man. Nothing. Oh, when you see a pastor, let them know that somebody said you are not saved at all. Okay? You ain't keeping the commandment, you ain't saved. Alright? So, and wicked men, for all men have no faith, but the Lord is faithful, who shall establish you and keep you from evil. So if you keep the commandment of the Most High, he will establish you. I'm going to go to the book of Romans. This is the book of Romans. I'm going to go to Romans chapter 6 in verse 23. Okay, a couple more scripture to close. This is the book of Romans chapter 6 verse 23. For the wages of sin is death. So if you don't keep this commandment, right, you want to do evil, right? The woman wearing pants, right, wear all these tight jeans. Women should be wearing dresses, long dresses and long skirt, not showing any part of your body, because your body belongs to the Most High, right? So he said, well, for the wages of sin is death. But so if you want to die, keep on breaking the law of the Most High, you will die, man. You will die. He said, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of the Most High, okay, is eternal life through Amashiach Yahawashai. But how do? You got to keep his commandment. I'm going to go there. John 14 and 15. John 14, 15. Let's go over there. Prove all things. The Most High said, prove all things. This is the book of John. All right? This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandment. That's what Christ said. If you love me, keep my commandment. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you, that may abide with you forever. Straight up, man. You know, you don't keep this commandment, you perish, man. You die, man. You are not saved, man. I'm going to go to, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14. Say, I'm going to read verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandment of the Most High and the faith of Amashiach Yahawashai. Again, man. I'm going to go to the last book, man. The last chapter, man. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verses 14. Blessed are they that do his commandment. Again, man. Again, man. Same thing. It's about the commandment, man. It's about the commandment of the Most. You don't keep the commandment, you're going to die. You're going to perish. All these curses are upon you, man. You ain't going nowhere, man. He said, what? Blessed are they that do his commandment, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gate into the city. For without our dogs, so you don't keep the commandment, the Most High God, the same God, he called you dog. You don't keep the commandment, right? He said, well, for without our dogs, sorcerer, whoremongers, boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Murder, right? He said, well, idolater, you wearing crosses, all these wicked, and whosoever love it and make it lie. You lie, you're going to perish too, man. All praise to the Most High through his only because of Amashiach Yahawashai. Blessed be the Most High and his only because of Christ. Shalom.